Howdy, everybody. It's your pal Misty. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. It's day 19 of VLogMas, and I'm happy that you're able to join me today or on the replay whenever you may catch this. Happy Friday. It is Friday, Friday. Hello, Chris. Thank you as always for being the first to arrive and tell me hello. Hello to Sharia. Hey, Sue, thanks for joining. I'm going to wait and see what you guess tonight and not really. I'm not going to follow your lead, but I am tempted because you've been crushing my Vlogmas, which I appreciate because I do a lot of things, but Crush Vlogmas is not one of them. Hey, Jess. Loving the Planet Fitness walking. I love it there. Happy Vlogmas, Mama. Happy Vlogmas. So I'm just saying, I mean, you're getting everything right this year. I love it. I am doing better today, mentally and physically. I do not hurt quite as bad as I did. Trying to pull up a picture to show you what I did today. So well, first of all, the steroids did get me a little bit. I slept, but not quite 6 hours. And I laid down for a nap today. And basically, after like an hour, I just got real bored of laying down. So I got up. So no nap. I'm hoping tonight may be better. I don't know. But I went to the gym to fill out my incident report because I had to fill out an incident report. And on the phone, it was so confusing. Anyway, it was so simple doing it on the computer. And then I learned I could do it on the computer even at home. But I thought we had to be like we use Workday for all of our stuff at work. And for a lot of it, you have to be on the Wi-Fi to do it. So I thought I was having trouble because I wasn't on the Wi-Fi. But I think it just turned out it might have been user error with me doing it on the phone. Because I saw a few things on the actual computer that I probably... Sorry, I just kind of spit everywhere, y'all. I apologize. They probably were on the phone. But since it was on the phone, it was just more confusing. Anyway, so I got that done. And I decided that I needed to raise mine and everybody else's spirits. And y'all know the gym is my happy place and I needed to work out. So we did kickboxing this morning. I sat in a chair. Coach was like, you don't have to sit. I was like, yes, I do. Because then my hips will want to get into it. And as soon as my hips get into it, my knee's going to try to go side to side. And right now that is still the most painful motion to try to make. Walking forward and walking backwards, crushing it. Not almost no pain, but very little pain comparatively. Having to take a step to the side or turn around. I'm having trouble figuring out how to turn around while keeping my knee. Like anytime I try to flex my foot either direction, it doesn't feel great. But anyway, I went to the gym in my most festive party pants. Ignore the brace because, I mean, it is what it is. And then I figured, you know what? I have this shirt for Christmas. And, I mean, oh, fudge. That's kind of how I was feeling. So I went and I talked to a few people. They were excited to see me. I saw the guy that helped me yesterday. He was like, girl, I was worried you were in some severe pain. He's like, I could tell you were trying to be like cool about it, but I could see it all over your face how much you were hurting. I was like, I was pretty sure I was saying it out loud. He was like, at some point you just kept going, why does it hurt so bad? Like your brain couldn't wrap around the pain. And he's like, that's how I knew the level of pain you were in. Anyway, so I went and did a little upper body workout. We have what's called it's a SciFit machine, but all it is like you sit in a chair and then it's like pedals, but for your arms. So I did that for about 10 minutes for a warm up, and then I just did some chest and back, biceps and triceps, and a little bit of shoulder. So got in a good workout, helped my mental health, which was very much needed, and got to wear my festive party pants to work because we can't actually wear them at work while we're working. And then my boss was like, "Oh, you're gonna need your note to say that you can't stand for 8 hours. Like you need permission to be able to sit or to lean at work because the expectation is we stand all day long. We do not lean, we do not sit, we stand all day long." So I went to urgent care. I was like, "Hey, this is what they're saying." They're like, "You can't stand." I was like, "I know. Can you just write me a note and say?" So they got me another note. I got it to my boss, so we're all set. She was like, "Oh, I had canceled your classes because I thought you weren't going to come back." I was like, "No, I made them. I didn't make them. They were going to have me out until Monday." I'm like, "Well, I actually work on the weekends. Is Saturday okay?" They're like, "Yeah, if you feel like you can manage the position." And I was like, "Yeah," assuming that they would know that I was hurt and would allow me to sit. But I understand corporate policy, so frustrating, yes, but understandable, also yes. So they reactivated my classes because I'm like, it's the last Saturday before Christmas. I definitely want to see my girls, my ladies, I should say. I think I do have a few that are younger than me. They're still my girls. Whatever, it's fine. And people were like, well, "You were fine yesterday when I saw you." I was like, "I know." They're like, "How did you hurt yourself?" I was like, "Walking." And they laughed. I was like, "Yeah, it's funny and true." So all I can figure, I don't know. They have to pull video of it to prove that I didn't slip or trip or that nothing at work caused the injury. Again, also understandable. I didn't file it under workman's comp. I filed it under personal medical in the incident report because I used to be heavy and I have bad knees and I'm so severely bow legged and I have bone on bone arthritis. If I twist wrong, I could hurt something. I've just gotten so strong with all of my joints and the tendons by doing the strength training that I don't hurt them as nearly as often. Um, but anyway, got some plans. I spent all last night when I couldn't sleep coming up with sort of recovery items. So right now it's ice, elevation, and red light, and rest as I can. And then so the thing with muscles is if one side of you is hurt, if you still work the side of you that's not hurt, it's your other side kind of doesn't know it's not doing the same work. It's a weird brain thing, and so you don't lose as much muscle mass as long as you continue to move. And that's why it used to be RICE, right? Rest, ice, compression, elevation. But now they've kind of changed that acronym, and it includes movement because you should move, but move it in appropriate ways that will not further the injury, whatever that is, right? I also asked them if they could give me a referral to someone who might get me in sooner. We'll see. I called them. They said they would look, I don't know, it's like a service they have or something, and they were going to reach out and see who had the earliest appointment and then get back with me. So hopefully on Monday, I'll find something out. I don't know. But until then, I can sit and rest as needed. And I work at a desk for most of the days except for Saturday. So I can sit at the desk and still work. People can still see me and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, let me catch up with the comments because that was a long 10-minute rant about, and I could just see the comments flying by. This is my update. So, no sleep, less swelling, still hurts, not as bad. Oh, and I didn't say this last night because I didn't figure it out until after, but I have a big bruise on my knee in that area. And so I was kind of researching it. And I did ask them today at the office as well. I talked to my mom about it last night too. And so they said that it could be that it swelled up so big and almost instantly that maybe I popped blood vessels, which would make sense with a bruise. And they said that that can be painful, or that the swelling could have maybe like impinged or sort of pinched a nerve. And maybe that's why it was such extreme pain in the very, very beginning. And then once I iced it and everything, the swelling sort of started going down. It still hurts, but it wasn't like those first 2 hours. So that makes me feel better. I mean, a bruise could also mean a tear, but I honestly think it was just because it did swell up pretty big. Like there was no denying that my knee was swollen, even for me. It looked funny. I should have taken a picture, but I didn't, and I probably won't. But anyway, that's my update for today. Let's get to these comments. Cheryl's here. Hey, Cheryl. I hope you continue to feel better. I hope everyone in your house continues to feel better. Prayers for Cheryl and everybody to get over the flu bug. We have the credit work. But again, bonus to the steroids is it'll help clean this up. My chest congestion and everything, that part feels much better. I still don't feel great though, but I still do feel much better. So I'm glad that I'm able to recover more quickly these days because it's taken some of my coworkers out for like days at a time. Anyway, I feel bad. All right, let's see. Everybody saying hello to everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everybody. Okay. Oh, nice. So Sue got gifted a new microwave, so you need to rearrange your kitchen. I don't have very much room to rearrange in my kitchen, but I do have a microwave, and it lives where it lives. It was part of the apartment, like it's a fixture. I couldn't move it. I mean, I guess I could move it if I wanted to, but it's also like my fan for my oven. It's right on top of my oven, but I use my air fryer 90% of the time, and maybe my microwave 10% of the time. Oh, thank goodness she's here. Oh, you're driving. Stop texting and driving. She's not. She's at a light. We always go through this. And she talks to text, which sometimes does come up with funny comments or responses. But hey, Gina, you're always right on time, my friend. Glad to see you again this evening. All right, let's get into it. Oh, Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar. Today is 19. We only have 5 days left, guys. 5 days left to Advent. Can you believe it? Woo! It's gone by so fast, and I'm so happy y'all have been here to have fun with me. Do you think it's going to be a person or a droid, something miscellaneous, or a ship? There have been no ships, but we still guess it because we have faith. I'd say go with whatever Sue goes with. But seriously, what do you think will be behind the door? And how many extra pieces do you think we're going to have? I feel like it's droid time. Have we had a droid recently? Oh, yeah. No, yesterday we had a miscellaneous paint color thing. Oh, we did have that weird put together robot droid. I want another droid, so I'm going to say droid person. 2 extra pieces. That's my guess for tonight. Person, 2 extra pieces. Let's see what y'all are guessing. Oh, y'all are guessing. Let me go up. Boop, 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 boop. You're not giving up, and I'm not showing your comment. Did you see that Coach changed the background in the Fit Squad chat, and it had a freaking snowman in it? I was like, oh my God, Mary, there's a snowman in her chat now, too. Dadgum. I can't get away from him no matter what I do. And there may be one in here because it has happened to Lego before. So I guess that is fair on this one to show the guess just real fast. Did y'all see it? Okay, good. Jess is guessing ship with 2 pieces. Cheryl is guessing ship with 3 pieces. Sherry is going miscellaneous with 2 pieces. Gina's going person. Chris is going droid. I know, Jess, but also I'm often, Jess says, what if there's one ship and we give up on them? Never give up. I know, but I also feel like if I pick it, it will never come because my channel likes to make fun of me and likes for me to be wrong a lot. So I don't want to guess the thing that I want because then it'll never come is how I feel. Chris is 3 pieces, and Gina's person will have no extra pieces. All right, lots of good guesses. Sue, what are you saying? Let's see. Door number 19. I don't remember seeing door number 19, but I found it. Oh, wait. Where's the... Oh, there's the pop. It's really hard to, like... Luckily, the days are, like, white, so I can concentrate just on the days and not look at the thing. All right, here we go. And 1, 2, 3. I'm already showing you. 3, 2, 1. Miscellaneous, I think. It looks, I don't. Part of the, oh, and they're only just red and white, super small pieces. Oh no. Hopefully this is easier to put together than these pieces make me think right now. But I think extra pieces is a pretty good possibility this evening. Oh, okay. So these are going to be the wheels. And then it's going to have this on there. And again, you can't actually see the back of it, but I'm going to assume that the front and the back are identical. Who's messaging me? Y'all are all here. It's probably YouTube or Amazon or DoorDash. Man, DoorDash has been sending me message all day. They're doing good rates today. Like I could make like $18 an hour if I did the hourly, but I don't want driving is not very comfortable. The car shakes like I had my leg and tried to push it like up against the door because it's that side to side motion that gets me. Driving was not very comfortable. Okay, so these go like this, and then these, they fit like this. Yes. Yes, okay, yes. It's like a train that goes both directions. All right, and then we got to get the wheels on. Okay, we did it. It's like a candy cane truck. I'm going to show y'all, but I don't know what in the world it is again. Candy cane truck? It's the same forwards and backwards. That's it. What is this? It's a miscellaneous. It's definitely not a droid. There's no eyes or facial features to it. But we got 2 extra pieces. Did anybody guess? Was it Sherry? Did you guess miscellaneous 2 extra pieces? I know you got the 2 extra pieces. Tasharia, you're the winner. It's a miscellaneous and 2. They're both white, so they're kind of hard to see. 2 extra pieces. Oh, Sue went person with 3 pieces. Sorry, Sue. The losing streak has to end eventually. I know I can't do it. I know, Sue. Hey, nobody's perfect, but you can come as close. Oh no. Mary says Starbucks or something across the street from you is on fire. Like from your apartment? Goodness. What a horrible time of year for this to happen, too. Sue's you got Sue's luck. She stole it, Sue. Tasharia stole your luck. Double bust. Yep, Gina, that's it. Well, technically, I got 2 extra pieces, but we don't really count that. But I mean, I got a half a point. Can we do half a points? And Jess got the +2. All right, if Jess got it, then we'll definitely give half points. If it was just me, maybe not. All right, so we will, as always, put the extra pieces in the bag of all the other extra pieces that we will then put in with all the other Lego stuff and never look at again. Look at all these extra pieces. So many extra pieces. Hey, you know what? Maybe on the last day, because I know none of us will actually remember, we should figure out how many extra pieces we got for the whole advent calendar. Because I just like guessing stuff. I don't mind being wrong. I just like to guess. All right, next up. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Next up is my fitness Christmas. Let's move that over there. Fitness Christmas Countdown 2025. This is from my coach, Kirsten, over at Quick Fit Home Workouts. And it has fitness stuff in it. And we've gotten all kinds of random things. We got a letter last night for me to keep going, which is very much needed. We've had boxing gloves, shoes, kettlebells. We've had 2 kettlebells. We had a plate, a gold medal, muscle ham arm, jump rope heart or butt. It's a jump rope, depending on what you see. I still want headphones and the treadmill, but I really want the treadmill and the headphones. Can I guess just something different? Maybe we'll get one of those too. I'm going to guess barbell. I'm going to guess a barbell. And maybe we'll get a treadmill or some headphones. Because again, my guess is to guess what I don't want. I mean, I would like another barbell. I like barbells. I love barbell workouts. Oh, I like kettlebells though too. You were making me giggle this morning, Tisharia. I rub off on Tisharia. I keep talking about kettlebells so much. She had to do a kettlebell workout this morning. And then she's like, all there is swings. I'm like, there's so much more than swings. You can do deadlifts. You can do squats. You can do overhead presses. You can do back rows. And so she did one of Coach's workouts. And of course, the first exercise was a swing. I'm like, well, Coach does love a swing. But there was a lot of other good exercises that you got to do. All right, let's see what y'all are guessing. I know she robbed you, so she took maybe she didn't take all of your luck. You got 2 more calendars to guess. All right, so Chris is saying treadmill. Gina's going rebounder. That'd be a fun one. Jess thinks it's a bicycle. Oh, I forgot to guess bicycle. I do want a bicycle. I guess that for several days. Shira says treadmill. Oh, that's a good one too. Hula hoop. You want to know a fun story? Probably not, but I'm going to tell you anyway. And it's once again about Tisharia, because that is the very first time that I ever met on YouTube Tisharia. She hula hooped for like an hour. I was watching her do a live stream and she was just hooping the whole time. And first I was watching, other friends of mine were also friends of hers at the time. And so that's how I knew about her. So I'm like, well, let me check her out, see who she is, what she's about. And she was just hooping. And I was like, I was so impressed with, because I cannot hula hoop. I don't know what it is about these. I have the hips for it now, especially too. Maybe I should try again, but I just don't think that I can do. I've never had I don't know what it is. The hula hoop escapes me. But I do remember sitting and watching, and I'm like, we're going to be friends. That's why I found out she used to do training, and anyway, y'all know she's great, but fun story. Mary says slam ball, smash ball, same kind of thing. Right, you saw the arm and you saw the arm and thought the guesses and now, yeah, it could be anything in this box. Like it's actually been a really fun little box for just a little shrinky dink kind of advent calendar. I've really enjoyed it. I'm thinking I may actually buy like little hooks, because I have not put out any Christmas this year. Some years are like that. But I may do a fitness Christmas tree next year. No promises. Yeah, it's probably another motivational sign. Yeah, Sharia's hips don't lie, right? She be moving and grooving, boy. She got the rhythm. I do not have the rhythm. I do have the rhythm. I can dance. I danced for years. I was captain of the drill team when I was younger. Like, I can dance. I can do line dances. I can 2-step. I can waltz. I can dance. I cannot hula hoop. But I have not tried to hula hoop. Have I tried it all since I've even... I tried my mom's. She had a weighted hula hoop. I was still probably 220 plus pounds back then. And evidently, from what everybody is saying at the gym, my waist is snatched, which I think is funny. Because I'm like, there's so much skin there. What are y'all even talking? Y'all know how much skin is down? They're like, we can't tell what it is. You look great. I was like, thank you. I meant thank you. All right, so day 19, you can't see it because it's got a plastic cover, which I rip open, pull out, and then see if I can guess what it is. What? Oh no, did part of it fall off? I think maybe part of it might have fallen off. Well, I think maybe part of the sticker fell off. Oh, look at that. I'm feeling pretty good that these are headphones. Right? What else could that be? That has to be horseshoe. It's either a horse. What is this though? Why is there a ball? Is that like the cable? I'm feeling pretty comfortable that these are headphones. Hey, oh yeah, but dang, the sticker come off of one of the ones I wanted. Maybe I can glue it back on or something. Oh, it's a Santa hat. I was like, what is that little thing on the side? Oh, dang. I'll fix it. I'll figure out how to fix it. Let me see if I can just hold it for now. But I did not guess headphones, did I? Because I want to see how that works for me. If I don't guess it, then I get it. Look at those little headphones with a Santa hat. Oh, I'm so sad that ripped. I have super glue. I'll just super glue it on there. It'll be fine. Nobody will know. I could even just like Sharpie it in or something. Let's see. You can too dance. Yeah, Jess, if you make it to Houston, we should line dance. You may have to teach them to me again because I forget them and my cousins have to teach them to me again every year. But I can't. Well, I mean, I know the classics like the electric slide, the cha-cha slide, the wobble. I can't wobble right now, though. I can't do any of those right now, actually. But the wobble, oh, just the thought of the wobble made my knee hurt. Headphones are the winner. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, they're cute. I'm so bummed that that's the one thing in the box that didn't stick well. Yeah, right, they're cute. Little headphones with a little Santa hat. You have no waist because your ribs go to your hips. You have a small torso, Sue, I take it? I have a fairly long torso. And luckily for me, all of the skin that was in my hips is still in my hips. So it makes me look like I have some. But I don't actually. If you pick all that skin up, I'm just a stick straight down. But with the skin, I got a girly figure. Not that I want one, but that's okay. That's my problem, not yours. I don't mind it. I just think it's kind of funny. The ungirliest girly girl got the girly figure when all the girly girls want it. I'm sorry, ladies. And last but not least, we have our Chalk Zero sugar-free milk chocolate advent calendar. In this calendar, there are Santas. Silver, green, red, and gold. All of the gold have been done. And somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Well, you don't have to tell me, but I'm pretty sure last night was the last red one. You can still try to guess red, but I'm almost 100% certain we only had 3 left and we've pulled them all. But I could be wrong. I'm going silver. All that to say, I want to give you a fair shot. Don't guess gold if you're new here. Don't guess gold. They're definitely not there. There may be one red one, but I really don't think so. I think that's just me still hoping that by some miracle there will be one in day 24. But I don't think that's going to happen. It'll probably be, if it's green, that'll be cool. Watch it be silver to make me mad. But I'm going to guess silver tonight. Oh, gosh, Sue, I had no idea. Sue's only 4'8". And I bet you have a big personality. All the little girls I meet have a big personality. A trainer I had, she was 4'9". And when she walked into her room, everybody knew she stood 10 foot tall when she walked in. It was the most amazing trick I'd ever seen. She is this little bit of nothing, but boy, she took up that room better than almost any other trainer I had. I had her and her brother. Actually, her brother, I call him my work son, and she's my work daughter, but I didn't work with her quite as much as I did her brother. All right, let's see what y'all are guessing. Sherry is going silver with me. Gina's guessing green. Chris is going green. Cheryl's guessing red. Green all the way, baby. Sue's going silver. All right, I have a good chance then. And Mary's going green. All right, let's take a look. Let's pop the door and see what's inside. We are on the final week of colors, which originally would have been all green because that's what was. I'm sorry if I spoiled it for anybody who still has their Chug Zero box. Well, hopefully now you've opened this last day. You also, if you got this far and didn't try to mix them up or do something, you probably don't care that they're all in a row. I cared a bunch, and so we fixed it. All right, I'm closing my eyes so that I don't accidentally see it as I hold it up to y'all. Day number 19. Oh, and I just remembered too, we still have one of the green Santas has a white face. I should have probably let y'all guess if it's green Santa white face, green Santa brown face. I talked about the green one too much. Green all the way, baby. And again, I was wrong. Am I 0 for 3 again tonight? I'm 0 for 3 again tonight. Look at me go. I'm a rock star. Green Santa, brown face. Because one of them had a misprint and he ended up being a white guy, which is fine. But yeah, you did it, Jess. Jess called him. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, so Jess and Mary and Chris and Gina. Good job, everybody. You know what? That's probably true. Sue says it's how we get seen because otherwise people don't notice us little people. You're probably right. You're probably right about that. I hadn't thought about that, but you're probably not wrong when it comes to that. She just actually all of the ladies that I've ever met, like under 5 foot tall, just huge personalities. But that's probably true. You have to make your way in the world. You know, and I've heard sometimes that real tall girls try to not have big personalities for that kind of same but opposite reason. That's interesting. I'm like 1.5 inches shorter now than I used to be. When you have extreme weight loss, you lose height size. I've lost like a shoe size and a half. And then, of course, I've dropped a bunch of sizes in clothes. I don't know what I would have worn in women's clothes because I didn't ever wear women's clothes. But in men's clothes, I was a 5X in shirts. And in the men's clothes, I could probably get away with a small in some shirts, to be honest, but I mostly wear mediums. And then in women's clothes, I have no idea what I would have been, but now I'm a medium, evidently. I think in the shirts, though, I would still probably be a large in women's, just because even though it's all skin here, it still takes up a lot of room. But I'm sure I don't know. I was a 54 pant size in men. I think that'd be like a 34 in women's pants. I think it's like a 20 size difference or something like that. But I used to be like a 9.5, 10 shoe size, and now I'm an 8.5, depending on the shoe. Some shoes I can get away with size 8. But most of them all my barefoot shoes are an 8.5 and they fit perfect. Anyway, so yeah, you lose weight, height, and inches seriously all over your body, which I did not realize I would shrink not only in girth, but in height, and that my feet would get smaller. But they did. So there's that. All right. Good night, Chris. Cheryl, sending mad love. Good night to everybody. Stay safe. Try to stay healthy, Cheryl. We'll be praying for you and the family. With no waist, you wear men's tops. Makes sense. I wear men's tops because I don't want the waist definition. I hate that. I just do. That's the truth. I do wear women's clothes sometimes. That's not a preference. You would have never known. Neither did I, Jess. Neither did I. I had no idea. And like some people don't believe the height because they didn't know me before. But it was funny actually. Last Saturday, someone that I used to work with and had not seen me since I've lost the weight. Like she stopped working there in like 2020 when we were still working like on site most of the time. I wasn't working on site. I was already regional, but like she was only there. I think just like right after COVID is when she stopped working there. So the last time she had seen me, I was 350 pounds probably. And she saw me and I got real excited and I was like, hey, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in such a long time. And she was kind of looking at me and then I saw her look at my name tag and she's like, Misty, like her face was just like in shock and awe. She's like, it's a good thing your voice is so distinctive. Which that didn't change. She's like, you've gotten so small everywhere. And I was like, I actually have. I'm even shorter now too. She's like, well, maybe you are. She's like, you just were bigger. But my shoe size, I actually have scans in my feet. I wish I could find them, but I remember my mom when I was at my heaviest, well, not at my heaviest, but closer to the 330 pounds. I'd lost a little weight even then, but I have foot scans to show how big my feet were then. And then I had another shoe scan probably when I was about 220 pounds even. I wish I could find those. I'm sure there was somewhere in my thousands of emails that I do not check because I hate email. But yeah, I lost like a shoe size and a half and like an inch and a half in height. It's weird. I was not expecting that. We're the same shoe size? Yeah. For my family, even at an 8.5, it's a large shoe in my family. But I used to wear like 9.5, 10s. So maybe a size and a half to 2 sizes down. But I would often get the 10s, not because my foot was quite that long, but that I needed the extra space. So sometimes I'd go with a 10 if they didn't have like a 9.5 wide. But basically, I was a 9, 9.5, depending on the shoe. And now I'm an 8, 8.5, depending on mostly 8.5. That is true. My voice is even stronger now. One of my old videos popped up on my YouTube. It's weird when I see my own videos pop up on my recommended stuff. It probably means that somebody else saw it and started watching it or something. But I was watching it, and it was on my other channel actually, which was even more random that it popped up because I don't think anybody watches that channel. But when I tell you, when I was watching the video, all I could hear was me breathing. Just heavy breath. Like in between my words, I would have to take big, heavy, long breaths. Yeah, I'm a lot louder now. It took you 50 years to fit into adult size shoes. Yeah, my mom has little tiny feet. Most of her sisters have little tiny feet. Little tiny feet and little tiny up top. And then all of their daughters got big old feet and big old chests. Like several have even had reductions because it just doesn't make any sense. So we got all of the things that our mamas did not have somehow. And they're tall. Like all my mom, well, Aunt Patsy was decent. Well, she was probably my height, a little bit taller. But most of her sisters are like 5'1" to 5'4". They're little, and all of the girls are tall, like 5'9", 5'10". I was like 5'6.5". So I was the shortest of the girls, and still almost 3 inches taller than my mama. Oh, it was a car on fire? Oh, scary. I hope everybody's okay. I hope nobody got hurt. Anyway, I'm not gonna eat that chocolate tonight because I have not eaten yet dinner. I've been ravenous all day long. I now, like I said, I kind of understand what people mean with food noise, but luckily for me, I know it is the steroids, and I'm still monitoring what and how much I eat because for a few reasons. One, because I don't want to put on. I'm gonna put on like 5 or 10 pounds just from being sick in the steroids, which frustrates me. But I also know that it will just drop off. I'll lose like 5 pounds a week for like 2 weeks probably once all this is sorted. But that's why I just don't even want to get on the scale. I'm so close to my new low weight, and then it just went whoop. But that's okay. But we're just not even going to worry about it. But I am still making sure I don't eat everything that I keep thinking that I want to eat. I mean, and just random stuff. Like I've been wanting muffins. I'm probably going to get a Reese's Christmas tree though. I'm just telling y'all right now. But I'll probably have it on Christmas. What else was I craving? Something random today. Hummus. Not all bad stuff, I guess. And I'm like, stop thinking about food. I can't imagine people who have to go through that all the time and monitor what they eat and be good and consistent about it. That's got to be rough. I'm glad that I do not have that problem. But I am also making sure that I eat enough and that I prioritize protein because that's really good for healing. And my knee is screwed up, so we need to heal it. Oh, you are? Yeah. All my mama's sisters. I can remember. Well, I don't know if my mama's still here. Sorry, mama. I love you. But I can remember she would lay down and I'd be like, where did they go? Mine are kind of like that now because they're just all skin. Mine are only skin now, and I'm still C to a D cup. Fun, good times. Jess says her body shape is more like your dad's side of the family than my mom's. You don't know if that's normally a thing. You know what? Actually, I do. I don't know that it's normally a thing, but I do remember when I was older, probably a teenager, we went to something for my dad's side of the family, and they were all also very tall, but they were very heavy set. When I was like, oh, these are my people. Because my mom, I came from my mom's side of the family where everybody's like 110 to 125 pounds, 5'3". And my cousins were small and thin. They ain't so small and thin now. Menopause got them a little bit. I love y'all, but menopause got y'all a little bit. It's fine. It happens to all of us. But when I went to my dad's side, I was like, oh, my people. My granny was like 6 foot tall, and my papa was like 5'2". Which is now how my mom and stepdad are, because my mom's like 5'3" and my stepdad's 6'3", 6'4". Oh, your mom is only 4'11", Jess? Yeah, well then maybe it is that some of it we get from her daddy's side. Sherry says everyone on your mom's side is larger, but everyone on your dad's is small and slender. So, maybe it is a little bit. It's kind of strange though on my mom's side, because in not so much in, well, even a little bit in physical stature, but in looks, there is definitely a side that looks like my mama and a side that looks like, I don't know what they called him. My mom's dad died when she was like 9 years old. So I'd never met him, and I don't know what they called him. I feel like I should know what they called him, but I don't. I know his name, but I don't know what they called him. But my grandfather on my mom's side is what I'll call him, because I don't know if he had a grandfather name. I look like the mama side. Me, my Aunt Patsy, my Aunt Judy. I look like I belong to my Aunt Judy. And my Aunt Judy's daughter, Janie, my double cousin, which you probably heard me talk about because my dad's brother married my mom's sister. My cousin Janie looks like she belongs to my mom because they look like the grandfather side. And I look like the mama side, which I'm happy about. I mean, they're all beautiful anyway, but it's weird how we all have distinct looks and there's like a divide and you can kind of go, oh, you're a mama, you're a grandfather, you're a mama. It's like, it's kind of funny. But then on my dad's side, I'm my dad's twin. So it's weird how it all works out. Anyway. All right, gotta go. Going to the store to get Gatorade. Oh, yeah. I hope she's doing better, Mary. I was going to message you that after the live stream. Mary's daughter had surgery. So pray for Mary's daughter. Chris, you're 5'4". That's on the smaller side for a man for sure. Sue says she has a grandfather 6'4", large bone structure with a 38-inch rib cage. Whoa. 6'4" is very large. My stepdad is very tall, and then his grandson, my nephew Chase is already taller than he is. I think Chase is like 6'5" now, maybe 6'6". He's ginormous, and he's only 19. He's still growing. I bet he ends up being like 6'7", 6'8" by the time he's done. And his dad wasn't even that tall. His dad was tall, maybe like 6'2", and his mom was tall. My stepsister Christy was probably 5'10", 5'11". So for a woman, tall. But that boy's huge and a gentle spirit. I love Chase. You figured he was taller? It's kind of hard to tell from pictures how tall someone is. Oh, that's K-Sue. I read through typos most of the time because I make them a bunch too. All right. So I've kept y'all entirely too long tonight. I just looked at the time and I apologize. But it is Friday. So hopefully y'all are going into your weekend. I'm going into work tomorrow. And then I'm off on Sunday. And we're going to do breakfast and not a walk, which I am a little bummed about because I always like walking in the middle of the woods. But there will be none of that on Sunday. But there will be a nice long breakfast conversation. So that's going to do it for today. Tomorrow, reminder, alert. Tomorrow and Sunday, I go live at 4 p.m. Central, not 5 p.m. Central. I forgot to tell everybody last week, and I was alone for like 12 minutes of my live stream. So if you can be here tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central, I would appreciate it. That's going to do it for tonight. Like this video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't, subscribe if you know how, and comment down below. Do you have a good Christmas movie for me to watch? I watched Claus today. I forget how much I like that movie. It is so good. I don't know what it is about it. It's on Netflix, Klaus. I love that movie. And now I think I'm going to watch Arthur Christmas again on Prime because that is another. They're both animated. Just spoiler alert, they're both animated. Anyway, comment down below if you have a favorite Christmas movie that I might not have watched yet. And until next time, hopefully tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central, I'll see you real soon. Have a great weekend, everybody.